Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some Crusader Kings 2. This time we're not playing as the Con of Cons, this time we're not playing as an achievement run. We're gonna have some fun, we're gonna play some roleplay. I've been streaming this for about an hour, we've been working together on Twitch to put together a fun character. We've created a character who's loosely based on the character Rand al'Thor from the Wheel of Time series. So we've picked someone who's got reddish hair, he's a cool, mean-looking dude, kind of looks like an ale. We're not going to try to like roleplay the books or anything, but just wanted a character to start the game off with. We created a dynasty, the House al'Thor. We've got our red dragon type thing, which is kind of cool. I wasn't able to do the Ace Today background thing, which is unfortunate. And then we just picked some random traits that kind of like fit the model of the character. So he's a misguided warrior because he starts off in the books not very good at combat, but then he gets good. He's an attractive man. He's kind because he's got a soft spot for women. He's a trusting boy in the beginning of the book. He's definitely brave, and he is ambitious. So, we had to do a little bit of squirrely stuff with the ruler designer to actually get these traits to work. So if you're going to try to play along or like create a character similar to this, you'll have to edit the game. We had to use a bunch of console commands, because you can't actually start off as 16 with all these things. I also renamed the Kingdom of Scotland to Andor. I know, Rand is not the King of Andor. And that's okay. It's loosely based on the book, right? We renamed our capital to Emond's Field, and it's adjacent to the two rivers, because there's a river nearby. And that's about as far as we're going to go with that whole thing. So what's the scope of this campaign? First off, we're not playing on Iron Man mode. So that means two things. Number one, we're not going to be going for any like world conquest-y type achievements. Number two, no autosave. Yay! So we don't have to worry about that damn autosave popping up all the time. Now, what I do want to do is we're going to embrace a heresy when it comes about. We'll try to switch to like Lollard or whatever, some type of heresy. And then we also start off as the King of Scotland. We start off as a tribal ruler. So we're going to probably try to make a market village, and we will upgrade to a merchant republic, and we'll do the republic thing. And we're also going to have a lot of fun playing around with the focus and like trying to seduce people and stuff like that. So first things first, we're 16. We are the King of Andor. We have the High Chieftain of Alban, which is a very small duchy here, isn't it? I think it's, how big is this duchy? It's 4 provinces, apparently. The Chiefdom of Emond's Field, 2 rivers. I might rename things as I remember stuff from the books. I'm only on book 8, by the way. But, yeah. So, where do we want to begin? I think first things first, we should do something about our council. Mr. Tarla, courtier in Andor. We'll choose you. You sound great for a chancellor. We're not going to do a lot of fabricating claims. We're not going to use the Holy War CB, and we're definitely not going to use any kind of invasion CBs. This is about having fun with the game, role-playing, taking our time, just enjoying all that is Crusader Kings 2. And not doing senseless conquest. Elpin holds claims to these titles, 2 rivers and Emond's Field. That's probably not good, then. Probably don't want him to actually be our spymaster. He may have actually been... Is he the guy who was part of the dynasty that was supposed to rule Scotland? Pictland, I think as it's called. We'll choose someone who's a little bit not as good, simply because he doesn't have claims to our titles. And we will study technology, if we can reach anything. Yes, we can. Study technology down in Constantinople. Which of these ones has the best technology? They're about equal. Alright, that seems fine. Go study technology. Now, because we are a tribe, we actually do have like organized raid. Are we even allowed to raid? Hold on, is that the case? Can we raid? We can raid! Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. I thought we couldn't because we're Catholic. Well, that changes things. Training troops doesn't seem nearly as good if you can just organize a raid. So, let's organize a raid. Why not? We'll build the legend of Rand al'Thor. And let's go and check out our realm and see who we need to improve relations with. It's a very small realm right now. We've got Urgwist, High Chiefdom of Fortriu, 65% relative strength, only 42 opinion. I do think we should probably improve relations with him then. Kingdom of Andor, that thing over here. Alright, where do you live, good sir? Right next door, your next door neighbor. Great. Improve relations with that man. And we're going to proselytize, I think. No. Nope, no. Improve religious relations. Which one is it that actually gives us the opportunity to switch to a heresy? I think maybe we need to be reformed. Or we need to not be a pagan. Or, not a pagan, a tribal leader. Like, we actually have to have the normal counselor activities. Because Heretic Noble is where you, like, flag someone else as a heretic. I guess we're going to build Zeal. No, no. We'll go improve relations with the Pope. We're a good Catholic. And this is where some of the roleplay stuff might break down. You know, trying to roleplay as like Rand al'Thor. But I didn't want to play as Fredegar again, because we've done that before. We need to choose an ambition. We'll take the ambition to get married. Clearly, if possible, we need to find someone named... not Egwin. Not Egwin Alvier, because he doesn't marry her. What's her name? The ale woman is... Why can't I remember? Yeah, research cultural tech. That's the one we need. And that one's not available yet because of our council. What's the name of that woman? I doubt there's anyone named that woman. We could just rename her. But no. Let's just find a woman. We'll marry for relationships. The Princess of Lombardy. House Alec Kisling. Well, is there anyone available, like, in our nearby things? Like, I think that, okay, if we're going to roleplay, like, we shouldn't just be able to marry anyone. Like, hey, I'm the King of Scotland. Let's marry someone in the Byzantine Empire. No, let's, let's go talk to the kingdom next door. Let's go talk to Northumbria. Do you have anyone I can marry? Like, if I put myself here, who do you have available? You've got a 16-year-old genius impaler. Sounds great. My kind of woman, Wolfwin. Minus 300 prestige for marrying a courtier. It's fine with me. Start the game off with a little bit negative prestige. No big deal. You know, speed the game up just a little bit. We'll get our marriage done. One title can be created, the Duchy of Orkney. We'll take the prestige to offset some of that penalty. Now we need to pick our character focus. Okay, so Rand al'Thor. He is definitely a interesting fellow. He's got the martial thing going on with his sword, his heron-marked blade. But I also just want to, like, kind of play around with some of this other stuff, too. So we could deviate from the books a bit and make him into a seducer. I haven't had too much fun with this just yet. People in Twitch chat are suggesting that I should name my wife Egwin because we all wanted it anyway. She did seem pretty damn hot in the first book or two. But then, you know, things change. I think we should focus on rulership. I want to see what the side events for this thing are. Want to spend his time and effort trying to govern well. Sounds good. Let's try it out. We'll spend the first 5 years of our character's life, at the least, being focusing on stewardship. Now we want to have a son. And definitely what I want to do is we want to raise tribal organization to maximum right away. So we're going to immediately raise it, because if we can get to maximum, then we'll be able to form the Merchant Republic, which would be pretty sweet. People in Twitch chat are saying that seduction's the best, and being able to seduce the Pope is the best. Makes sense. Seems like it'd be fun. So how about that raiding thing, huh? Like, if we were to raid, who could we even raid? I suppose we could just raid any other religious group, right? Could we just counter raid the Germanics? Go raid the pagans? Go raid the Norse? Like, if I just raised up some ships. Do I have ships? I don't have ships. There we go, that's the problem. We have no ships. Okay, so the Norse start off with boats, but we don't. So there will be no raiding. No fun. Pope Stephen III has died and has been succeeded by Pope Innocent. I'm innocent. It wasn't me. Wolfwin is now pregnant. Well, unlike the Rand al'Thor from the books, who is shy and afraid of girls at first, and constantly saying things like, if only I knew how to talk to women like Matt or Perrin. It's kind of funny. In the book, he does that. The author, Rand, thinks that Matt and Perrin are good with girls, but that he's not good with girls. Matt thinks that Rand and Perrin are good with girls, but he's not good with girls. And Perrin, of course, thinks that Matt and Rand are good with girls, but he's not good with girls. Kind of a fun little thing he's got going for a while. My young wife has taken a passion for romantic poetry. She keeps reading any sort of poetry she can get her hold of. These books are created by Satan. Get her more to read. Why, yes, my dear. She's already lustful. I mean, this is one very, very horny girl. Yeah, more books. Anything your heart desires. Now, apparently, we're allowed to have concubines as well. Because we are unreformed. We could just take a random woman. Brethok. Someone in Twitch chat, if you could, Yeah, okay, that's true. Someone's saying it. If you're a female character, seduction's stupidly overpowered because you can seduce like any male character, like a king, and then impregnate yourself, and then you get claims on their kingdoms, which sounds fun. Obviously, our first love, Egwin. We have a daughter. Her name is Egwin. Egwin Verchrand. Really, it should be Egwin L. Thor, I think. But we don't control the way that the Pictish ethnicity names their characters. I could change that. I could actually go into the game files and mess it up a bit so that it would actually name them properly, but we're not going to worry about that. That's too much work. So, what do we want to do? Plot to revoke the Chiefdom of Sirsin. Alright, so this is because this is our capital duchy, and our next door neighbor, our marshal, owns land in our capital duchy. We're allowed to plot to revoke his territory, which would actually unland him. We are ambitious, and we're so attractive. Such a beautiful man. Look at that strong cheekbone, cheeks and chin and eyebrows. Fierce eyebrows. Terrifying eyebrows, actually. Does that seem like something we would do? Being ambitious? I think so. I think we should definitely try to take it from him. I don't know if we're going to get enough support, though. Yes, we are. Cool. So let's do it. Obviously, he's going to say no. We're going to just go and park our troops in his territory. So we don't want him to actually raise an army. That'd be nuts. Revoke the chiefdom. Give it to me. Then war it is. Oh, crap. You own, like, all of the land. Oh, crap. Dude, what the hell? Like, I don't even have enough men to, like, siege you down. How do you have so many men? Your levy. Marshallskill County Capital. Are you training troops? He is, that bastard. And his province has more subholdings than mine. And we lost our marshal. Okay, well, we'll just hire this guy. Because he's clearly better. And we'll train troops too. How's that sound? Alright, well. A little bit presumptuous of me to think that we could just go take his land. We could possibly let his army come out. He's only got 500 there. If I were to move away and then move in, he would raise up his 500 troops and we could go fight him. The question is, could we actually beat him? He would have a single flank. We would have two. I think we can take him. Let's do this. Does any of you guys actually have combat skill? We're looking for somebody who's patient. Patient would be good. A little bit of defense. It's hills terrain, so that's not good. I think we just move into this province, maybe? Yeah, because we're not gonna... Alright, there we go. 9th. 30th. There we go. Go kill that guy. Oh, he's calling his vassals in. Oh, it's so bad. We won, though. Don't let him escape. Get him. You vile betrayer. We've captured Rue Banff. He's not a Banff. He's a Ban. Execute him? No. I don't know what value he could possibly provide us, but... Yeah, those 500 troops, a little scary. Yeah, we're struggling here. Okay, now we're really in trouble. This is not good. He has too many vassals! Holy crap! What happens if we lose this war? Oh, Jesus. We lose the plot, we lose prestige. I see. Can we just choose the plot again? Holy crap, there's like 1,400 troops. He's called the banners. Okay, well, Randall Thor, a little bit ambitious, overly ambitious, possibly. We lose some prestige. Not a good start. I don't think anything else, like, it's not like we're gonna have to abdicate. Alright, well, I concede defeat, High Chief Yergwist. You are clearly the superior man, so far. We've lost. We're still the king. And now we have righteous imprisonment, because you have acted dishonorably toward me. Okay. That's funny. Alright. Let's throw him in prison. Okay. Well, it is roleplay, but we can still have some fun with gameplay mechanics. I really want to see these, like, stewardship-focused events. I had to do it. You can't tell me Their drive to reach the top means they tend to make poor vassals, and we're better at everything, and we wanted his land, and I had to try. Alright, you're gonna go suppress revolts wherever this character lives, which is... He is currently... Where are you? He's reigning in Sgunsinsen. Yeah, that's what I thought. So if we were to try to imprison you, 36% chance that we could catch him. You should have bought life insurance. 36% chance is not very good. Relative state intrigue. Alright, so how much intrigue do you have? You have 32. You have a really good counselor. And a pretty good intrigue spouse. Well, we may have to worry about fighting this off another day. We need a boy. We really need a son. Otherwise, we could have some serious issues. Our succession law right now, the royal laws of Andor, are gavel kind. We really do just want one son. And he probably doesn't like us very much because we declared war on him. And he's a title claimant. He's a strong claim on the Kingdom of Andor. Unacceptable. What if we just murder him? No? What if we just murder your son? No? It's not a very Rand al'Thor type thing to do, but... We're not going to do the borrow and expel. Like, we could have borrowed money from the Jews to hire mercenaries, but yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. Can we go on a grand hunt? Or didn't they get rid of that? You got rid of all the fun stuff. Quite a bit of the fun stuff. You can still hold a feast, but we have to have prestige for that. We can do a summer fair. If there is a God, why is the world filled with hardships, grief, and heretics? God has a plan for everything and everyone. We could become zealous. Okay. Let's try it. We did not become zealous. A woman accused of witchcraft in the Two Rivers has been dragged before your court. Several witnesses have seen her performing dark rituals in her secluded hut, possibly related to recent crop failures. She claims innocence, and it falls on you to determine her fate. She will burn at the stake. Your subjects are feeling protected. Throw the fiend in the dungeons. What nonsense is this? Release the poor woman at once. Two Rivers gets peasant unrest. That is quite a bit of cultural technology points. But what is the revolt risk here already? 0. So we could have a rebellion. We couldn't handle a rebellion. Rand would never burn a woman. That's the thing. Like, Rand would never... He would never hurt a woman. Release the poor woman at once. There's only one... It's just the only way he can go. Rand is just... He's all about the women's. We need to get our martial score up. And I want to throw that guy in prison. I'm gonna prison you. 38% chance. Prince Yurgwist. How dare you? He's stressed in 42 and we're only 19. Maybe we just bide our time. Maybe we try to, like... What if I asked you to, like, retract vassalage? Would you just give me one of your vassals and I could call them to my side? No. No one would object because he is a traitor. But he would say no. Only because of power. We just don't have enough power. We're very weak. Wow. What are we going to do about Rue? Rue Banff. Visit his chambers. Ransom. How dare you have no interest in him? Let's just let him go. Don't want to have a clogged up prison. How much money do we make? 2 ducats per year. We do have a bishop. He likes us by 69. That's somebody go tell Northern Lion. We're on video number 1 and we already have to do that. We can murder him. We could. He is also an attractive, ambitious man. Are you not paying me any taxes? I feel like you're not paying me any taxes. You're paying me no taxes because we have no taxes. We have 2 bishops, 1 in each province, and neither of them are paying us taxes because they like the Pope too much. So that won't stand. We need to get some more relations here. We need to get above 81. Let's grant you an honorary title. We'll make you the... something with 15, ideally. There we go. That gets you, well, if I update this, there we go, above the Pope. And then you, we need another 14 with as well. I think there was one in there that would give us 20 or 15. 15's good. Yeah, there we go. So now you both like me enough, you should be paying me taxes. Give me taxes. Next month. Oh, okay. A party of soldiers flying the banner of Prince Yurgwist of Andor recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Emond's field. According to the farmer, their campfires spread out of control and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. He's brought the matter before your court and demands compensation. He is to compensate the farmer. Well, he has 57 whole ducats. The fire was a divine act. I shall pay the farmer. No. You spend the money. As more and more people seek audience at your court, you have come to realize that there is much to do when it comes to the administration of the realm. You must work harder. We become diligent. Sweet. See, that is a good event for being a rulership focus. All right, cool. I think both of those two events were actually about the, because of that focus. That's pretty nice. You give taxes. Give taxes. Give us, you give money. All right, so how much are you guys actually paying us? 754. Really? 35% of your income is 754? That seems like a lot. In year 5. Cool. All right, money, money. All right, cool. Well, we're going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video, as always, since this is the first video in a new series. If you like this, you want us to do some more roleplay type stuff, or for whatever reason you just want to click the like button, that's cool. Or if you want to leave a comment, that's cool too. But mainly, you know, come back for the next episode, and I look forward to seeing you there. So, thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.